Behind the facade of Thailand's image of a tropical paradise populated by happy, smiling people is a country trapped in a vicious cycle of dysfunctional politics. Decades of protests, coups, constitutions. It's something the country has not been able to shake off. And here we are in 2020 and the country's struggle for democracy continues. Out on the streets, tens of thousands of youths gather, lingering on the phrase, squandered future. It's a movement that has gained momentum, wider public support, not because of their political standpoint, but perhaps an intense economic dissatisfaction.
There are around 13 million jobs at risk. That's 1/3 of the labor force. We have a lot of problem with, inequality of opportunity, and that's why it leads to politics. Yeah, once the economy bad, people may come out and protest more.
The economy was already bad, but few expected it to be like this. A 12.2% contraction in the second quarter as the COVID-19 pandemic hit. It was the biggest contraction in Southeast Asia's second largest economy since the 1997 Asian crisis, and one of the worst results in the region. Households throughout the country have cut back sharply on spending, and businesses are struggling. Sayakon owns a small car dealership. When times were good, he could sell 7 to 8 cars a month. When times are bad, only 1 to 2 cars.
It's much harder for people to get loans. There are a lot of restrictions now, like if a customer's salary got reduced during the outbreak, the bank wouldn't approve their loan and they wouldn't be able to buy a car.
And now with months of this sweeping across the country, chances of a consumption-led recovery is looking bleak.
Fresh protests will put extreme pressure on the Thai economy, already fragile from the impact of the COVID-19 outbreak. Unlike previous episodes of political turbulence, the economy escaped major hits thanks to robust external demand. Weak global growth now means that support is limited to government measures.
Now, our only hope is the government spending and assisting the different parts of the Thai economy. So if that engine is also halted, then of course, the Thai people, the small medium enterprises would probably have to try to fight on their own, and that would be quite difficult in these times.
As days turn into nights, anti-government protesters march, with a deep well of dissatisfaction at how the country's politics has fallen into a cycle they wish to break. But this time, it's at the expense of an entire economy that is in free fall. Dusita Sao Kao, CGTN, Bangkok, Thailand.